Buongiorno, welcome back to my channel. Today is another full review of a new release, and today we are talking about Irresistible Rose Velvet from Givenchy, a flanker of the original Irresistible that came out a couple of years ago. So if you want to know all about this flanker, how does it smell, how does it compare to the others or any other fragrance, then please keep on watching. But before talking about this new release, if you're new to my channel, hi, welcome. My name is Noura, and on this channel I mostly talk about fragrances. So if you are a fragrance lover, then please consider subscribing and also hit the notification bell so you will get notified when I upload any new video. Also follow me on Instagram, where I post some exclusive content that I don't do here on YouTube. And without further ado, let's start. So the original Irresistible came out in 2020, and since then, every year they came out with a new flanker. So we have the original one, then they came out with the Eau de Toilette, last year it was the Eau Fresh, and this year it's Rose Velvet. Let's talk first about the notes. So we have in the top black currant, so this is like something new to the original DNA. We have in the mid rosewater, rose and iris. Both are parts of the original DNA, and in the base we have patchouli and woody notes. When I first sprayed this fragrance in the store, I was enamored with it. I really liked how the opening of this fragrance was different to the original one or any of the other flankers. So you can definitely smell that here it's all about the rose. The rose is really strong, and it is the iris that to me gives it this velvety touch. So I find the name quite fitting. It smells like this velvet pink rose. And it's fresh, it's clean, it's girly, but still has an elegance to it. So the original Irresistible and the other flankers were all a little bit girly, flirtatious, uplifting fragrances. But this is still that, but this has just this elegance to it. I find like the iris is totally different, how they worked with the iris between the original one and this one. So I have the original one here, and it's definitely very girly. This is still fun, a little bit girly, but this is more sophisticated and elegant. So I was quite pleasantly surprised with this flanker, because honestly, like the rest were quite similar to the original one, just they tweaked just a little bit here and there. This is definitely a new take on the original DNA, which is definitely a plus. So I immediately bought the fragrance, and I have been wearing it now for almost a week, and I changed my mind a little bit. So I still like it, but I am not as in love with it. So the opening still is for me the best in this fragrance. So this beautiful opening of rose, and you get the black currant and the iris. It's the dry down that bothers me personally a little bit. So towards the dry down on my skin, the iris comes really strong, and it is this kind of iris that is slightly, how can I call it, old styled. So it is mixed with modern notes. So I can't say that this is like an old-fashioned fragrance. I'm speaking about how they worked with iris here. All of the flankers have iris actually, but the iris is more modern. It doesn't bother me as much, but for me at the end, the iris here was a little bit too much for me. So if you like iris, you love rose, I would recommend this fragrance. It's just a pretty but yet elegant fragrance in a way. So how does it compare to the original one? So the original one was like a juicy pear. It has a musky undertone. It was rosy with iris. It was sweet and girly and uplifting. While this one, as I said, it's more elegant. So instead of the pear, we have here black currant, which works beautifully to give this feeling of like this velvety rose. It's not sweet. It does have a sweetness, but it's just a hint, and it doesn't have this musky undertone that is in the original one. So I would say if you love rose, this is definitely for rose lovers. So you want something that is easygoing for every day, almost all year around, then yeah, this is a good choice, but you have to be okay with iris in all of them, but especially with this one. When it comes to performance, I'm speaking about my skin. Everybody's experience with performance is different, so take my opinion with a grain of salt. On me, this did not perform as well as the original one, but it definitely performs better than the Eau de Toilette and the Eau Fresh, which is to be expected because they were more like freshies in a way, like a fresh take on the original one. So yeah, for me, still my favorite flanker remains the Eau Fresh. And this one, I don't know if, honestly, if I will keep in my collection or not, but it's not a bad fragrance. I'm actually happy that they came out with something a little bit different, a new take on the original one, not just like a fresher or an intense version of the original one. By the way, I have a full review on the whole range of Irresistible from Givenchy. You will find it in the description down below, as well as in the eye up here, if you want to know which one is for you. I hope you liked this video and you found it helpful, and if you did, please give it a thumb up and consider subscribing to my channel. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you will get notified when I upload any new video. I have quite exciting video coming very soon. As you can see, I have already some new releases I'm going to do a review on, so don't forget to hit that bell. Please tell me in the comments down below if you smelled this fragrance, what's your opinion, if you like the range in general, and which one is your favorite. Thanks a lot for watching and see you next time. Ciao!